Great Fortune Based on a Crime. Part 1. Behind every great fortune, there is a crime. Is it always necessary to be a criminal to become a great man? To understand this, we need to see the formation of greatness in an individual through historical perspective. The word great is described as high status qualities and skills in any field or good physical state of being. Though its definition may vary from culture to culture, society to society, discipline to discipline, and geography to geography, the term great is mainly used to interpret different situations, purposes, and activities based on one's social role. The evidence of greatness can be traced from human history with historical references. It can be agreed or opposed that a great man must have a criminal background. Mario Puzo, a renowned American novelist, says, great men are not born great, they grew great. Such people are called great because their services they render for the betterment of their respective societies. In this connection, the background of the great figures of the world can be used to solve the riddles. As for me, all I know is that I know nothing, said Socrates. Socrates said, as for me, all I know is that I know nothing. The great Greek philosopher Socrates had this opinion, who is considered the father of Western philosophy. He grew up in humble origins and died after drinking a hemlock of poison after he refused to compromise on his principles. Plato, another monumental figure in the history of Western philosophy, the Greek philosophy, and a renowned literary theorist, grew up in a war zone at a time when there was political turmoil all around. Soon after the Peloponnesian War ended in 405, Plato disappointedly left politics to start his new life as a writer. He produced his magnum opus, The Republic, a famous treatise that would be known as a joint in literature. Aristotle, another towering figure in the Western philosophy and literary theory, was protege of Plato. He divided knowledge into different disciplines and subdisciplines as physics, chemistry, zoology, botany, psychology, politics, logics, etc. Aristotle was born in Satigara in northern Greece, which then was ruled by Macedonians. Aristotle was educated at Plato's academy and had the prestige of being Plato's best student. After Plato's death, Aristotle traveled to Asia and Lesbos Island. Aristotle practiced scientific research, and after years of traveling, he wrote his famous treatise, Poetics. In this regard, another reference from the modern day political world is former President of the United States of America, Abraham Lincoln. He was born in 1809 in Kentucky, USA, in a poor family, son of a peasant. His schooling lasted no longer than a year, and he was largely a self taught man. He used to work in different places before finally becoming a lawyer. At that time, slavery was, I beg your pardon, please.